Hello everybody and welcome to this Let's Play of Sheltered. I've come back to this after, what, like 3 years? Okay, scenario mode isn't even something I've seen before. There you go, last time I played was the 27th of September 2017. Yeah, I did a quick little recap on the controls with a family who I deleted pretty much immediately, just to make sure that I didn't flounder with the controls on a new game. Other than that, I've done nothing. So, I should probably turn this down so that it's duplicating sound. I'm just going to play on the normal difficulty, normal rules, leaderboarding. Now then, the premise of Sheltered is essentially it's post-apocalypse, you know, the same as any other sort of survival game that is, you know, survival management. It's an odd way to describe it, but it's kind of like post-apocalyptic Sims in a way, really. You've just got to take care of your people's needs, go out into the wasteland and find supplies, you know, the bog standard. Think of it as a mix of 60 seconds with more hands-on, I guess. If you haven't heard of Sheltered before, it's done by Team 17, the guys who make the Worms series. It's done with the same kind of camera perspectives, and it works very well, honestly. And as it says here, you look after a family of 2 adults and 2 children. Before you begin, you can customise how each individual looks and set their traits and stats. Now, regardless of what you pick, it always assigns something else as well, which I'll explain later on. But let's just get this done. Right, so first up we have Stephanie, and then we have Deborah. Right. I'm going to go with a more traditional family here. Just, yeah. Let's see. Considering I'm going to call this family the Eberhart family, I'm going to go with suitable names for this one. So, top colour, bottom colour, and I'm going to make them incredibly pale. I don't really mind the fedora, honestly, but I want hair. That'll do. Alright. And your trait is going to be that you are proactive and logical. Because I want someone who can barter, someone who isn't bad at looting, and someone who isn't bad at constructing, but kinda sucks at combat early on. Okay, next up is Deborah. I'm going to make... not as pale. I don't really mind the outfit that you're wearing at the moment. It's a bit scruffed, but hey, every outfit in this game is scruffed. It's kind of what it is. Head type. Yeah, let's go with a bit more of a neater hairstyle. Actually, I'm digging long. You are oddly courageous and athletic. And now the kids. I'm gonna make you look a bit like your father. And you're going to be a hygienic young one. I was going to say young fella there, but that'd be a bit insulting. At least I think it would be a bit insulting for a girl to be called a fella at like age between 9 and 11, I think, is the age of children in this. Well-spoken child, no, a brain box. Hyper, so very dexterous. A bully, very strong. No, I'm going to go with an alert child. Someone who is very alert and hygienic, almost as if they've got OCD. Okay, I guess it's just gonna stick with this randomized. Yeah, let's make a mini Rambo. I want to change that top colour though. Alright, and you are going to be a deep sleeper. Alert, hyper, brain box, well spoken, rough and tumble. Nah, not really. I think know-it-all's good. Just kind of balanced. Family name? Hell no. I'm editing that. Job done. Pet. I'm gonna go with a pet cat. Took me a while to think of a name. For some reason I was tempted just to call the cat Walmart, but now I'm going to go with Opal and give it a nice name. Despite the fact that it doesn't actually have anything there in terms of, you know, namesake. But anyway, basically, just to sum up, the two adults are pretty much standard characters. The two children, I do not believe you can replace if they die. I think the only other survivors you find are fully grown adults. So it's kind of a case of kids are very much unique characters. The adults could be replaced. The pet that you get is just an additional potential drain on your resources. However, they do come with benefits. Now, the big benefit of the cat is that it hunts and kills rats, and any rats that it kills will be transferred into a freezer if there's one available. And it provides a small stress reduction to all family members. This includes any new recruits you bring in later, and it requires feeding every other day. So it just helps with that early bit of cleanliness, which can be potentially more helpful than, say, having a goldfish, which is daily feeding and just a mass stress reduction. A snake also does the job well, but it can also get rather angry. So I prefer not to use it. Anyway. Do I want to play the tutorial? You know what? Yes, I will, because this is the first episode of my first playthrough, and I could honestly use a refresher of the tips. Okay, here we go. They all climb down into the shelter, and then it starts the tutorial when they walk right on in. So we've made it. This is the shelter. I remember the zoom in, zoom out button. So, look around the shelter by moving the cursor, using the LS to move to the edge of the screen, or use RS. It's honestly better just to use the right stick, and then zoom in and out with LT. There. Add fuel to the generator to restore power. You have to do this frequently, and you add it by the unit, which is probably like a gallon or whatever. At this point, you need to refuel the generator in order to have lighting as well as power for other things, such as your oxygen filter and water filter. Commands will be performed by the currently selected family member shown at the top left. Basically just tells you can go to two actions. Spread work across the family by highlighting a family member and pressing X to select them, or use LB to cycle through. Regularly fix items. So I need to fix the generator because it's almost broken. Basically the tutorial just gives you a few extra things that kind of kick things off a little bit. The shelter looks like kind of a, let's face it, it's a bit of a shithole. That's kind of how it starts. You need to, you know, heavily invest in it. Right, highlight a family member to select them. Red bars require attention. So essentially send them over to the water butt, which is this water container here. They will cash out a unit of water. Water is replenished by either you scavenging water on the surface, which is quite difficult, or alternatively you can find that it rains and fills up naturally. Make sure you always have a surplus to store water, because it's used for expeditions, which I'll explain later. Anyway, the goal of this playthrough and the goal of the game is to survive for as long as possible. Explore, expand and maintain the shelter, and keep the family healthy to help achieve this. Explore and gather further resources by using the radio transmitter to set up expeditions. Right, your next step might be to explore, build or check on your family. How you survive is up to you, and that's the end of the tutorial. So, first things first, I'm going to go in upgrade. You can increase the shelter's efficiency by upgrading your oxygen filter, generator, water filter. The doors can also be upgraded to help against shelter breaches, which are like bandit raids. But for now, yeah, I just need a level 2 workbench, which is just wood, nails and some plastic. Do it. Assigning jobs. You've just assigned that shelter member a job. Jobs appear next to the selected member's portrait. You can have a maximum of 2 in each queue. This includes such things as taking a drink, eating, going to the toilet or showering. So you need to assign based on needs and what needs doing. Hence the reason it gives you 4 people off the bat. Right, so, craft item. Yeah, building of new systems and upgrading is important as they will help you to run your shelter more efficiently. You can find items out in the wasteland and then use them to upgrade or create new items here. You can also expand your shelter by crafting new rooms in the workbench. That's exactly what I'm going to start off by doing because it's something you do need to do quite early. Can I craft another one? No, so I'm out of cement. But that shelter expansion is pretty much a mandatory need at this point. Okay, craft item. So I'm gonna need a mop and bucket for cleaning. Where can I put it? There. Right. And you... We haven't left the shelter for a few days. I don't want to go out on an expedition just yet. I don't want to feed the cat yet either. What else do I need? A small water butt wouldn't really be worth it, considering I'm upgrading the workbench to tier 2, which gives me access to all this stuff, which would allow me to build a better water butt. The reason I always start, and I remember this from even 2 years ago, with an upgrade to your workbench is because it's pretty much needed. A cleaning bucket is just something you need anyway, and if memory serves, anti-rad pills and bandages, you do start with some. You can move most objects in the shelter around using the rearrange. You can also expand your shelter by crafting new rooms at the workbench, and a member of your shelter needs to sleep. Great. Tiredness prevents them from taking part in activities that gain experience, and they will let you know if they get tired. Now that doesn't actually prevent them from gaining experience, it just prevents them from taking part in activities like using a punching bag to build up their strength, or, you know, using a cardio machine, or studying by reading books and whatnot, because they're too exhausted to focus. Now, I do kind of want to get to work on a bed as soon as I can, and that's kind of a thing. I mean, I could easily build a couple of beds. 3 nails. I need 2 beds. 12 nails. Okay, guess I'm going with a basic bargain bin sleeping bag. One of your shelter members seems a little stressed. This occurs when their basic needs such as hunger, thirst and sleep are not satisfied. Take stress relief in the form of medicinal tablets. You can use available tablets and healing items at the medicine cabinet. Yeah, we're bound to get a bit stressed out at this point. Trust me, it's part and parcel. Why am I not allowed to put that down here? I should be allowed to put that down here, right? Craft item. There we go. Build a sleeping bag. It's pretty basic stuff. Also, you do get animals on the surface. You can put traps out there to catch them, but I'm not going to do that just yet. Right. You done with that? Awesome. Now, I want a medium water butt. Yeah, I want another water butt built as soon as possible. If you don't mind, I'd rather have that up as soon as I can. Right, you're exhausted because you're digging a new room out. Okay, so, craft item. Ooh, rain on surface. That's good timing, actually. So I can now build a proper bed. You need food. Where's the shelf? There. I am probably going to move that stuff around because it doesn't really give me any benefits by being where it is. Right. Rearrange. So if I put this over here, that basically makes it easier to use that. Speed up time using RT. I don't want to do that right now, thank you. Right. Water butt over there. Cleaning supply there. And that leaves that area for something else. Excellent. Right, the room is done. So, craft item. Good quality bed. Well, a good quality for now anyway. The mother can get some rest. And you also need rest as well. So you're going to rest as soon as it's over and done with. Clean the shelter up a bit, please. You need sleep as well, huh? Oh yeah, you can also check on the journal as well, which provides a nice little colour commentary to actions that you've taken and how things have developed, various things that have happened, any emotional, psychological traumas, deaths, trades, anything can get put in there really. I've yet to see most of the flavour text that can appear in there. Right, we haven't left the shelter in a few days. I already have a rather large bulwark of water, so that's good. Right. Ryan, do you mind doing me a favour there, buddy? Can you build us... I know it's in here somewhere. Prospector's kit? Spike traps? No, I don't need those. All I need right now is a makeshift toilet. Perfect. That puts a toilet facility in the shelter without just having to use a bucket, which is a pretty stressful experience. Right. T'other child is quite tired. Not as tired as the dad, so the dad gets to sleep first. T'other child getting thirsty. A member of the shelter is thirsty. Drinking water is important, as excessive thirst may lead to dehydration, which can be fatal. Your water butt will automatically collect water when it rains, and you can also find water when searching locations in the wasteland. Easier said than done. Right, makeshift shower. Yes, build a makeshift shower. Who's thirsty? Ryan. When you're done there, take a drink. Right, when the mother is done sleeping... yeah, I'll say go and use the toilet. You really don't need to. You need a shower pretty badly. Yeah, you can also use soap for showers. You can also check on your storage by accessing the storage crate over here. So, items collected are stored here. You can create extra storage space by crafting more storage boxes. And these are what you want to protect in bandit raids, because this is where all your good stuff gets kept. And, well... the one thing that I would say about this screen is it kind of triggers OCD a little bit when fuel is left down here. And not up here with the rest of it. In fact, why is that? Oh, because it's an empty petrol can. It is slightly different, never mind. Right. Well, after Ryan uses a shower... what does Sandra need? Sleep. Pretty urgently. She also needs a drink, possibly. So take a drink. Is there anything else that needs doing in the shelter? Keeping it clean. What's the smell? Somebody needs a shower. Poor hygiene leads to stress, and in severe cases food poisoning. Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, also this little clipboard here, most important thing you're going to need, because it'll tell you the condition of every last thing in your shelter. Which as of right now seems to be pretty good, aside from one thing. The water filter's a bit buggered. Hey Ryan, you mind taking a radiation suit and getting on that when you're done in the shower? No, don't upgrade it. Fix it. Actually, what can we upgrade about it? Decontamination, durability. Yes, do that, because it's not going to be done for anything else. So you get yourself on that, kid. Do us a big favour. Take a shower. Right, you need to use the toilet and take a shower when you get up. You urgently need sleep. Please do go to bed. So you got up because you're no longer tired. In order to survive, you'll need to upgrade your shelter systems by gathering parts and resources. The best way to do this is to go for an expedition. The reason I haven't gone for an expedition yet is because I haven't really seen the need to. It's not an urgent thing right now. It will be when the rations run down, but alas, that isn't going to happen for a couple of days. But once I've got Captain Patriarch here, as I'm going to nickname Dolph, once I've given him everything he needs in terms of his needs met, then I shall send him into the wasteland. Ah, good. Deborah's up. So she's going to the toilet. And she can go in the shower. Right. Set up expedition, assemble your party. Allows you to send shelter members to search the wasteland for items and resources and to recruit other wasteland survivors to your shelter. You can have as many concurrent expeditions as you like, but the party size is 2 max. So, sending out a person on their own is risky, but can be beneficial. You can pick exactly where your party will travel to by adding waypoints on the map. Expeditions cost water. The longer the expedition, the more water is required. Oh, this is good. This is good. So by having Fog of War off, I know what's around. But I don't know what it is. They are cities, clearly. I could swear Fog of War used to be a thing on this difficulty when I played before. Right, well. Head out to the farm. Can you make it? You can, but it drains all of our water. Go big or go home, broski. Get out there and do what you need to do. Equip. Equip. He's got 1 strength. He needs a lot more than that for this, but... yeah, get him out into the wasteland. Good luck, fella. You need to equip any scavenger with a gas mask, otherwise they'll come back with radiation sickness. And I believe we have anti-rads. Yeah, we have some anti-rads, but I'd rather not use those in this situation, because there's no real need to. Right. You kinda need a thirsty drink. And I don't have water. Oh no. Please rain tomorrow for a bit. Ah, excellent. Yes. So, anytime an event goes off in your expedition, this will happen. Anyway, searching locations is the best way to acquire items and resources. These will differ in variety and amounts depending on the type of location searched. You may also encounter other wasteland survivors in these locations, so always be prepared. Hello, Adolf here. I've stumbled on a small farm and what looks like it might have some good stuff. Yes, search it. So every time that comes in, you just have to basically either use the radio transceiver or just press as a hotkey, which on the Xbox, which is what I'm playing this on, is right on the D-pad, and it immediately opens the message, which is so useful. We don't have any, yeah, we don't have any. Small farm has some stuff that might be useful. What do you think? Well, first things first, mate. You got water. No. I meant to hit Y. Is that cement? Shit, bring that with you. hidden items, lockbox. Plastic bottle, motor, limestone. Bring the wood. Bring the fuel. Tell you what. Don't bring the limestone, bring the food. Right, yeah, you're good. Go on. Okay. Fill the food bowl for the cat, because it'll be getting hungry right about now. The only way you can check on the status of the animal is by doing that. And it should report to its food bowl to feast as soon as it wants. Right. We really need water. Camper van. Huge storage capacity for wasteland expeditions, and requires less water than travelling by foot. The RV uses petrol and cannot be taken on expeditions without any. Once you've found all the parts for the RV, you can then choose to use it in the expedition setup screen. So you need to find all of the extra parts for it. Takes a while, but it allows you to go much, much further. Right, our water supply is dangerously low. I can't see what that says. That's not good. Ah, wait a minute. Small house out in the wasteland, yeah, search it. Right, I'll need to remember that for next time. Right, you're coming back. Please put back the suit and go to bed. You guys. Right, well, you're fine, but you can't do anything. Parts to upgrade a system, what do we got? Soap, food. Take the food. A book, sand, some wood, duct tape. I can't really use the coal. I will take the soap, I think. Soap is good. Helps you conserve water down the line. That's a dust storm on the surface. Fun. I see what looks like a small house in the distance. Should I check it out or stick to the route? Investigate it. Yeah. I don't want automation on, if I'm honest. Right. So, what exactly can I do in terms of crafting now? Another water butt. Fire extinguisher. Can I? Bandages, carrier bags. Tripwires. Incinerators. I need hinges for it. Small water butt. First aid kit. Gas masks. I need another nail for a pantry. But I will, because I can. Somewhere. I will find a place to put a water butt. Even though we have no water, I'd rather like to have a lot of water on hand. Limestone, coffee beans. That's literally all I can take is the food can. How are we doing? Shelter doors need a fixin', so if you could please fix the door. I found someone else here, but they haven't seen me yet. Approach them. I'm in desperate need of water and food. Hey there. Trade. Time to trade. You can trade your items for items and resources carried by other wasteland survivors. Each item has a value, and the total value of the items that you want to trade must be at least the value of the total items that you want. Sorry. Must at least match the total value of the items you want. Some traders will offer you good deals and some bad. It's up to you to decide on whether you're willing to take what they're offering. Trade value of 10. Trade value of 10. You really don't want to give me a good deal, do you? Tell you what though, I'll give you a bar of soap for a food can. I will. Because I need it. Nice trading boss, you got some nice things there. And it upgrades his charisma. Quite a lot in fact, because that was a really bad trade. Pretty useful. Thirst is becoming a real issue. Please rain. Please rain soon. Right, Ryan, you need to use the toilet when you get up. Fix it. I've stumbled across a school. Yeah, search it, please. I really need it to rain. I really need it to rain. Please, just rain. Oh no. What have you got? Is that a lens? Mannequin leg, a bucket, a switch, a carrier bag. If I move the soap and take the carrier bag, can I not use the carrier bag? When equipped. Right, has to be equipped. Take the wood. Yeah, bring the carrier bag back. Love to know what that said. Oh, right. Right. Deborah, can you casually stop doing that and add fuel to the generator, please? Oh, it's the cat. I was thinking someone was coming down the ladder. I made someone who's incredibly thirsty pour that in there. Oh yeah, the item bin. I forgot that's now a thing. Air filter. Alright, go back to fixing the door. Could be doing better. Not gonna lie, we could be doing a lot better. Hey, Ryan's awake. And he's not using the toilet because we don't have any water. Can we... Yeah. Whoa. Before you do that, dude. Go get. Yeah, and if someone needs to use the toilets, don't relieve themselves, they may end up having accidents in the shelter. Poor shelter hygiene may result in unwanted visitors, so make sure these needs are met. I would, but we don't have any water. Because I spent it all on a go big or go home expedition that has helped us. Okay, so they're casually working away on the doors. It is all good. Doors will be repaired. Broadcast for traders, didn't know I could do that. I urgently need a trader to come by with some water and I will trade almost anything I have to get some. You returned. Well, he's back after a few days out. That's a reassurance. Let's broadcast for this trader and see if we can get some food in. Food and water would be nice. It takes a while. Ah, good. Perception XP. Items that are looted, you can move, and then they'll be in the item bin where they can be stolen. No, don't do that. Right. All the food, the carrier bag, cement, that, the water. No, I want to confirm it. Right, so. First things first, will my snare get that damn thing? Please? Yes! Right, well, in that case, Dolph, you know what to do, bro. Harvest the trap. Right, you desperately need water. We have 1 water. Once Sandra's done with that, she can go sleep. We don't have enough space to store the meat and leather right now. Oh, because I need a freezer, don't I? Crud. Dolph, can you return the suit? Come on. Wait, what? Eat some food. Please, can it rain soon? No, not a snare. I need another room in the shelter. I shall shift the shower down there. Oh my god, that's a big freaking book. So just out of curiosity, everyone's busy right now. When you're done with that, return the suit. Thirst is going to become a problem if I don't get rain in the next day. I've hit unlucky not getting a trader yet. Usually you get a trader in the first few days just to come by with a few things and trade for whatever you get. I've got no quests or anything to do. Right, food bowl for the cat is empty. I dare say that'll need filling again soon. When you get up, fill the generator, please. And what else can I actually do? I need leather and a satchel for a... leather and nylon for a satchel, rather. So that I can actually allow for my people to then carry extra items around. I need nails for a crate. Moderate snare. I am a bit tempted to build one. I need hinges, don't I? A hinge and a motor. Damn, I had the opportunity to get a motor and I didn't take it with me. Paint stripper. Pink paint used on prison walls to attempt to reduce erratic behaviour. Fair enough. Small pantry. I need nails for a pantry. A good shower. I've got everything I need for a good shower as well. If I upgrade this... hinges. Damn it. Okay, you're exhausted. Is the cat gonna begin being annoyed? No, not yet. This is just tender hooks because I'm not sure what I'm gonna do without frickin' water. Oxygen filter has kinda dampened a bit. Please tell me you're a trader. Please tell me you're a trader. Please tell me you're a trader. Yeah. Intercom, respond, yes, what? Hello in there, would you happen to need anything? I have a bunch of stuff that I have no use for. Fuck yeah, what do you got? You're selling a lot of limestone, duct tape and relaxants, but you're not selling water, so that ain't good for me. I could get rid of buckets. No thanks, mate. See ya. Okay, so, right. You're exhausted, but you've dug the room out. Oh, tell me about it. I know you could use a shower, but alas, we don't have the resources for you to take a shower. So, there is that. Medium snare, I don't have the goddamn freezer to make use of it. Spike trap. Cement needs sand and limestone. There's nothing I can really do. Make one of those. I can't go anywhere, I can't, like, do an expedition because I'm stuck in the fucking shelter now. I don't like it. I don't like it. Our water supply is dangerously low. Hey, Sandra, you don't say, huh? Would you like to go and do me a favour and go and frickin' fix and, upgrade our oxygen filter a little? Upgrade the oxygen filter, reduce the speed at which it breaks down. Please do, because that's almost too useful for us. You still okay down there, fella? Good for you. Alright, you're sleeping, you're in dire need of a shower or something. I don't even know what I can do now. Like, legitimately, I don't know what I can do. Nothing. I literally can't do anything. Generator in the oxygen filter. The generator needs a fix again. Fix the generator. What's it take to upgrade the durability? Do it. Fill the food bowl of the cat, please. Return the radiation suit. Please just rain once. Do you have any idea how much rain would save me right now? I didn't set this to have a drought. No, not Deborah. I need friggin' Ryan to do it. Traders. Can you even use the toilet, or are you just done for? Nope, because there's no water, they can't even do anything. New recruit. New recruits enter the shelter automated. They cannot be given any jobs and automation cannot be switched off. They can be given jobs but automation cannot be switched off. They cannot be sent out on expeditions until their loyalty is high enough. Loyalty increases over time. As the recruit becomes fully stressed, they'll leave the shelter. Automation deactivated after 3 days, sent out on expeditions after 5, and fully loyal after 7. I'm looking for sanctuary. Do you grant such things? I am able-bodied and hard-working. No, I don't. I don't have enough water to feed my own people. Or to give to my own people here. Can you go over there? I could build a bucket and make use of it once. Are you sabotaging my shithead? He sabotaged my water filter. What an arsehole! I just messed myself. Lovely. Can you do me a favour and clean the shelter there, Dolph? Cheers. Ryan, I know you messed yourself, but trust me, it's for the greater good. Water's gonna kill the family if I don't get rain tomorrow. Seriously, no rain? Yeah, we die. After an hour, we die, because we've had rain once. I legitimately hate this game for not giving me rain. Dehydration's going to be fatal at some point soon. Dehydration. One of your characters has become dehydration. If they don't drink water in the next 24 hours, they will die. I don't really know what you want me to do about it. Legitimately, I can't do anything about it at all. Discovered a radio broadcast from a trade caravan not far from us. They've given us their location and added it to the map. Woo. A family member has lost health. Well, yes, because he's dehydrated, he's going to die. There's nothing I can do about it. Literally, there's nothing I can do. Wait. Dehydrated. Doing nothing. Deep sleeper, big eater. Great. Wasteful. Hands off. I didn't actually double check these. Proactive and pessimistic. That ain't that bad. You could use food. You could use water and sleep. You are just dire straits, the whole family here. Shh. Shush, cat. Right, kid's gonna die. I'm just fast forwarding time here because there's literally nothing I can do. Completely useless. Well, virtually. The nail. That's it. A new journal entry. Had a trader pass by today. Wonder how did they manage to cart all that stuff around. They weren't carrying that much. And still no rain, so we're gonna die. Oh wait, rain on surface. Hang on. Hang on. Are we alive? We may be alive. My god. You're joking me. Right, well, first things first. Kid, rest. You, shower. No, take shower with soap. You, go and use the toilet. Could we have, something new built here? This is kind of put new life into a run I thought ended. Actually, why would I do that? Cancel it. Ah, that rain. It's going on for a long time. It's good. Right, he's had a shower. Next, she has a shower. Child uses the toilet. Child has a shower. Dolph. This is a much needed fucking mass amount of rain that was needed so desperately. Set up expedition. Pray for them, ladies and gentlemen. Pray for them.